Number two, you think because you do a really good job at what you do, people are going to refer you. And I have bad news for you. It just doesn't work that way. You can do a tremendous job for somebody, but satisfaction does not equal referrals. In fact, goods and services are not actually what will get referrals at ours. Satisfaction is rarely enough to make someone champion your business. You need to make sure that you're setting it up so not only that you give good service, which is what you want, but you make sure that they also understand that you want them talking about you. When you refer somebody, here's part of the problem. When you refer somebody, you take a risk. If I refer somebody to, let's see, I want to make sure I get this right, Travis back here, who's a chiropractor, right? And they go in and he works with them and takes care of them, but they don't feel like they were taken care of properly, then I get a bash in the process as well because I referred you, and then they don't trust any of my referrals anymore. If you refer someone to a specialist and he does the same thing, then they don't trust you anymore, and you could lose clients and different things. So you have to go through a very, very systematic process to make sure the people you are referring you feel like you can trust and that they're doing a good job for you, and you want to make sure that they don't mess up. So it is a little bit cautious. Here's one of the things. Joe Girard, if you haven't heard of him, you definitely want to look him up. Probably world's greatest salesperson. Used to sell cars, and one of the things that he knew, he did a lot of different things to help make sure that that worked. But one of the things that he understood was that every single person has at least 52 people that they know that you could invite to a wedding or invite to a funeral. Now, when you start thinking about that, what you need to also understand is that in your business life, the same thing applies. And you could invite people to do referrals with you, or you could probably invite them to go do business with somebody else even, very possibly. So you want to try to keep that in mind. If someone thinks there's a possibility that you're not a stable company, one of the biggest problems I run into is that people are just getting started in business, and one of the biggest mistakes they'll make a lot of times is they'll say, oh, I'm brand new at this. For instance, Bill, you have real estate agents all the time, and one of the things is they'll say to somebody, I just got my real estate license. Well, why don't you just go ahead and put a gun to your head and pull the trigger, okay? I mean, why don't you just tell people, I don't really know what I'm doing yet. Can I practice on you, okay? Because that's what they're doing. And so a lot of times people don't understand that they've got to make sure that they put the right things in place. So if they don't think you're a stable company or